welcome to a big announcement for the channel, and one that I have been working on behind the scenes for a little while. And I am excited to announce that starting with the very next episode of Podcast 572, we are going to be fully on video. It's going to be a video podcast. That's right. We're after 58 episodes, we are finally going to actually record the video portion of the podcast. I have all these options and everything with the software that I use, and we've been talking about it behind the scenes for a while, and I want to grow the podcast more than it is currently growing, and I think video is the way to do that. This is also going to allow me to create clips of different portions of the podcast, which I think are crucial to growing any podcast ever. So you're going to be seeing that with the very next episode, episode 59 of Podcast 572. We are going to be fully on camera. Also, as you guys can see in the channel, this is my new backdrop. Same office, completely different part of the office, and it looks a lot better, I have to say. So I'm really excited to do this. I'm really excited to get the next era of Podcast 572 off the ground. Like I said, we've been talking about behind the scenes probably the last month or two, and we're finally ready to take that step forward, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. We've done some testing with it behind the scenes here, and I can't wait to share that with you guys. So starting with episode 59, we're going to be doing that. One other quick announcement that will super date this video, but that's perfectly fine, is this coming Tuesday night. So yes, Tuesday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time, I'm going to be streaming most of the pickups that I picked up at this year's Midwest Gaming Classic. We just went this past weekend, had a blast with it, and I got a stack of games sitting right here. You know, I will tell you, this game's not going to be played on the stream. I've played it on stream before, but I was happy to get a copy of it, and that is Legacy of Kain Blood Omen. It's one of my favorite games from childhood, and I'm so happy to have this in my collection. But I got a stack of original Xbox and 360 games that I want to test, so we're going to try doing a multi-stream, multi-system. So it's going to be interesting. We're going to see how it works. And I'm excited to test out these games. They all look like they're going to work just fine. Nothing I picked up looked like it was going to be, questionable or anything like that. So I think it's going to be okay. I think we're on a good path for that stream. So that'll be Tuesday night. But yeah, I wanted to make that big announcement. We've been talking about it for a while. You guys have probably seen on the channel that content's kind of really slowed down to a trickle here. A lot of that too is I'm literally just playing Final Fantasy Rebirth. I'm very close to the end of that game. I do plan on doing a video review of that game before I dive into Dragon's Dogma 2, which I also have and just haven't really played a lot of it yet. So yeah, you guys can look forward to that. Look forward to checking out the podcast when it goes video. Also, it's important to note we are not changing anything about the audio. So for those of you that have been listening to our podcast for quite some time, please note that nothing is changing about that portion of the podcast. We're just also going to be offering a video version on YouTube as well. It's all going to be right here on Marble Gallery's channel right now. So I hope you guys check it out. I just posted episode 58, and the YouTube version of that will be up shortly. Again, that will be the last audio version on YouTube. So please check it out. The last thing I want to put out here is I am extremely close to getting 500 subscribers, which for someone who doesn't try to, get subscribers, I'm not out there begging people to subscribe or anything like that. You guys have probably seen the last year, I've pretty much struggled from getting to 400 to 500, but doing 500, I'm going to do something special on the channel too. I plan on revisiting my top 10 games of all time and updating that list for 2024. That was a list I put out back in the first year of this channel's existence in 2017. So I think 8 years later, it's going to be fun to revisit that. So anyways, as always, thank you for your continued support on the channel. It means a lot to me. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And until next time.